Once upon a time, in a bustling city, there was a rich businessman named Mr. Johnson. He was the owner of a large corporation that employed hundreds of people. Mr. Johnson was known for his shrewd business sense and his ability to make money. However, he was not known for his kindness or generosity. Despite his wealth and success, Mr. Johnson was a lonely man. He had few friends and no family to speak of. He spent most of his time working, and when he wasn't working, he was usually alone in his mansion. One day, as Mr. Johnson was walking through his office building, he noticed one of his employees, a young woman named Sarah, struggling to carry a heavy load of files. He watched as she stumbled and almost fell, but managed to catch herself just in time. Something about the scene touched Mr. Johnson's heart. He realized that he had been so focused on making money that he had forgotten about the people who worked for him. He decided then and there that he wanted to help his employees, to make their lives better and easier. Mr. Johnson started by offering to help Sarah with her workload. He took some of the files from her and carried them to her desk. Sarah was surprised and grateful for the help. Over the next few weeks, Mr. Johnson made a point to help out his employees whenever he could. He would offer to carry heavy loads, or help with difficult tasks. He even started a program to help his employees with their finances, offering them loans and financial advice. As Mr. Johnson continued to help his employees, he began to notice a change in the way they treated him. They were no longer afraid of him, or intimidated by his wealth and power. Instead, they began to see him as a kind and caring person, who was genuinely interested in their well-being. One day, as Mr. Johnson was walking through the office, one of his employees approached him. It was Sarah, the young woman he had helped with her workload weeks earlier. "Mr. Johnson," she said, "I just wanted to thank you for everything you've done for us. You've made our lives so much easier, and you've shown us that you really care about our well-being." Mr. Johnson was touched by Sarah's words. He realized that he had been given a rare gift, the chance to make a real difference in the lives of others. From that day on, Mr. Johnson continued to help his employees in any way he could. He became known as a kind and generous boss, who genuinely cared about the people who worked for him. As the years passed, Mr. Johnson's business continued to thrive. But more importantly, he had found a new sense of purpose and meaning in his life. He had discovered that true happiness and fulfillment came not from making money, but from helping others. One day, as Mr. Johnson was nearing the end of his life, he called his employees together to thank them for their hard work and dedication. He told them that he was proud of what they had accomplished, and that he was grateful for the opportunity to have worked with them. As he finished speaking, Mr. Johnson's employees erupted into applause. They cheered and whistled, and some of them even cried. Mr. Johnson was overwhelmed with emotion, and he struggled to hold back tears. In that moment, Mr. Johnson knew that he had made a real difference in the lives of others. He had shown them that kindness, generosity, and compassion were just as important as making money. And he had discovered that true happiness and fulfillment came from helping others, not just from accumulating wealth. The story of Mr. Johnson teaches us several valuable lessons. Firstly, it shows us that kindness and generosity are just as important as making money. Secondly, it teaches us that true happiness and fulfillment come from helping others, not just from accumulating wealth. Finally, it reminds us that it's never too late to make a change and start living a more meaningful and purposeful life. As we reflect on the story of Mr. Johnson, let us remember the importance of kindness, generosity, and compassion. Let us strive to make a positive impact on the lives of those around us, and to live a life that is meaningful, purposeful, and fulfilling. Moral of the story: kindness and generosity are just as important as making money. True happiness and fulfillment come from helping others, not just from accumulating wealth. It's never too late to make a change and start living a more meaningful and purposeful life. This story also teaches us the importance of empathy. Mr. Johnson was able to put himself in his employees' shoes and understand their struggles. Compassion. Mr. Johnson showed compassion towards his employees by helping them with their workload and finances. Gratitude. Mr. Johnson was grateful for the opportunity to work with his employees and to make a positive impact on their lives.